Guys, welcome to this YouTube channel, and please like and subscribe, and hit the notification bell as usual. And today we are discussing a video that I did yesterday, a video that was about the public transport. Guys, it was about the public transport them days in Nairobi. And guys, we spoke about the misbehavior that used to be in the buses then, when the transport system was not streamlined, and how maniacs in the name of men used to take advantage of women in those packed buses. And guys, today I received so many comments. About that video, and I decided to discuss it. Guys, I got testimonies, and that's why it's hard to speak about this particular one again today. Testimonies about what ladies used to go through. Guys, I did not believe my ears. Guys, I'm telling you, ladies were making comments about what they went through in those public transport vehicles. And there's a lady who gave a testimony about a man who made sure that he squeezed himself so much in the public transport vehicle against her body, so much until if you know what that means. How unfortunate, how inhuman. Guys, I feel like ladies have been misused for a very long time. We are not objects. Why would somebody think that they can use you as an object? Why would somebody wait until evening while wasting time in town so they can make sure, because they do not have women in their houses or what? And if they don't have, you are not their women. They cannot go squeezing their bodies against yours in a public transport vehicle. We are not toys. We refuse to be used. And guys, this happened then. Remember, it's not happening today. So I don't know if it still happens. But no, it doesn't happen, because I've not known that if vehicles are still allowed to park beyond capacity. But guys, I'm speaking about this second video because of the testimonies that I got from ladies. People wrote in the comment section about their experiences in these public transport vehicles, and I decided to discuss this, guys, to tell you that women, we are not toys. We cannot be used in a bad way by idlers, by maniacs, by men out there. Respect women. Women are the source of life. They should be respected, and a woman should be respected at all costs. Guys, let me tell you, there is no life without a woman. So whether you want it or not, respect a woman as much as you can, because a woman is the source of life. Don't misuse a woman. Don't go doing your dirty things with women out there without their consent, because you think they are hot. You think they are hot. It's very annoying. It's very annoying to think about a man trying to use a woman in a dirty way. This happened because of the comments that I received, and I had to discuss this topic again today, to tell men out there, we are not your objects. We are not your objects. We are supposed to be respected. We are the givers of life. God is the giver of life, but we are the one who bring forth life. So respect us, whether the situation is very bad. Now, there's also a comment that was there in my comment section about the seats in the buses, that pregnant women used to suffer a lot those days. You could enter a bus, you are pregnant, you are going to clinic, and a very young gentleman, remember, those were not days that what do I say? People had phones, yes, but like Facebook and these things that are here, TikTok and Instagram, they were not there. But you could find somebody on their phones, and here you are pregnant, you have entered a public service vehicle, you are going to clinic, or maybe you are going to deliver a baby, you are so sick, and a young lady or a very young gentleman is occupying a seat. Is even occupying, I'm not even talking about the rush hour. It could be any hour in the day when you just need to maybe reach your destination, but you've entered this vehicle which doesn't have a seat. And you are a lady, you are pregnant, very pregnant. A young man or a young girl is just seated there, holding her or his phone like this. And sometimes they even are not on phone, but they just look at you like this. They don't give you the seat. And they continue sitting. What world are we living in? Or were we living in? I don't know if today you would sit on a seat very comfortably when a pregnant woman is studying. I'm sure today it would not be the case, because even the tout will check whether there is a seat in the public service vehicle before you enter. But then you could enter, and while inside is when you are finding out there is no seat, and this tout is even calling other people out there to still come and enter the same vehicle, that he knows there are no seats, but you have entered and you cannot even ask them to stop. This is why the reason being, you are maybe rushing to go and deliver a baby, you are going for a clinic, you are going to a hospital, and here you have at least managed to get into a vehicle. So you'll not let that vehicle go. I said in the other video that I don't know what was happening, because vehicles used to be very scarce. And I'm telling you guys, we used to suffer out there waiting for vehicles for an hour or more. And when a vehicle comes, the ones with a lot of strength are the ones that are going to enter that vehicle. Because this is in Kenya, guys. I don't know whether it happens in your countries. You will see people running and squeezing at the entrance, and the ones that are very energetic are the ones that are going to get in. So it happens that sometimes you have managed to squeeze yourself, and here you are pregnant. But by the time you get inside the vehicle, the seats are all taken. Guys, you stand there. There's nobody who can offer a seat, and maybe there are some young people in that vehicle, but they cannot offer you your seat, their seat. And you go all the way. When the driver steps on the brakes, you are pushed ahead, and you keep falling on people. You rise, but I'm telling you guys, gone are the days. I thank God that today, that is not the situation. And okay, it may have happened then, but whatever may be happening today out there in public, let me tell you guys, if you are young and you see an old person or a pregnant woman or somebody who needs help, you had better offer that help, guys. Offer it, because it is a blessing to offer that help. Do not sit there and look at a person suffering when you can give some help, whatever kind of help. Then it used to be the public transport vehicles. But there are many areas in this life where you can give help to an elderly person or a sick person, and God will bless you. It is important that we always offer that help when it is needed. So guys, I received those comments, and I remembered those maniacs, and I felt I should discuss this video again, and also discuss today's life out there. Where need be, just offer help. It is God who blesses. Tomorrow it is you or your person that will need them helped. In fact, even in hospitals, we one time went to a hospital that was very very packed at the casualty, and because it is a is it should I call it a district hospital? Yes, it is a district hospital. I was taking a patient, and we had arrived there very early at 6 a.m. because the patient had been sick the whole night. And we waited at the casualty. It was very packed because people that had been brought in the night. By the way, these riders, motorcycle riders, accidents that happen in the night, all those victims are in the casualty at night. So by the morning, it is chaotic. They are unable to admit all of them in the night. They are wounded, they are injured, but you find them at the casualty, packed there, and it is a very painful experience. So I was there with my patient, and we waited at up to about 9 is when our patient was admitted. Not even 9. I think our patient was being admitted at about 11 o'clock. From 6 in the morning, 5:45 in the morning. And this is a district hospital. Guys, I'm telling you, do you know the way you would queue somewhere? We were to make queues for a card. You go and pay for a card, you find a very long queue. Then you go and pay for laboratory, you find another long queue. And because my mom was with us, but she can't start for long, and the benches were all occupied, I tried to walk her out there at about 9 in the morning to sit on the grass as she waits for us to go and pay up for the card for the patient that we had taken. Do you know what, guys? When I walked with my mom to the grass to look for some space for her to sit and stretch her legs after studying for long, the watchman was on our case. No, don't sit on the grass. Nobody sits on the grass here. And this is an old woman who cannot even stand for long because of the bones are aching, the legs are aching. And they are there with their rungus, those sticks that they carry. I don't know if they carry them to beat up the patients or what. And this watchman refused us to sit on the grass as we waited for our patients to be admitted. And when we tried to go on the other side, the benches were occupied. And guys, a hospital is another place where, let me tell you also, if you are not very sick and you see a very sick patient coming in, why don't you offer your seat, guys? You have gone to hospital because you are sick. But if you see a sicker person trying to stand up and falling down and they are looking for a space to sit and wait at least to be treated, to be seen by a doctor, and they have come and the benches are off packed, especially in the district hospitals, offer a seat, guys. Or sometimes you are taking a patient and here you are, okay, you are entitled to sitting on the bench with your patient. Yes, nobody says that you are not entitled. Yes, you are. But let me tell you guys, while seated on that bench with your patient, you keep moving even as the space gets available. But a person comes in who is very, very sick, finds up, the benches are all packed and full, and that patient is very sick, but there you are with your patient, both of you sitting, and you cannot offer a seat to this one who has just come in. You are there looking very, very comfortable, or not even very comfortable, but looking at a sick person suffering. A sick patient suffering, unable to stand. Others are bleeding, others are injured, but they are waiting to see if they can get a space to just sit and wait to be treated on the queue. To just sit on the queue waiting to be treated. And you cannot offer a seat. These things happen to this day in hospitals. For those that have never gone to these public district hospitals, they may not know, but they happen. It was recent when I went to a district hospital and these things were happening. That watchman refused our mom to sit on the grass, and I saw, and I still know it still happens, that you guys who refuse to offer seats to patients. And it is not only in hospital. There are many places that you can offer help. And it is very important to offer help where it is required, because tomorrow it is you who will need to be assisted somewhere. So guys, this came from yesterday's video, but it has jogged my mind about the hospital places that we go to, and we don't offer seats, we don't, watchmen are so bad, they don't want you to sit on the grass, and many other things that happen out there. When you go home in the evening having been so cruel to the outside world, what do you feel? Do you feel like you are a winner, or do you feel like you didn't do the, do you feel like you what do you feel? And what do you feel when you assist somebody and they appreciate you so much, and they even say God bless you? Let me tell you, when somebody tells you God bless you, do not just take it for granted. Imagine God blesses you because of the things you do. Even when you tell somebody God bless you, get to know that that person is going to be blessed, even if it is not today or tomorrow or when. But God has a store where He keeps all these good deeds that we do. Let us always strive to do good, and God will always bless us. So guys, like and subscribe to this channel, and this is Never Age TV. Let us continue discussing these things of life, and guys, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.